Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, welcome back to our totally inappropriate Stellaris video. Let's jump right into it, shall we? Oh my goodness.
Research complete.
Another anomaly. Oh, hey. Research. Fusion reactors. Oh, delightful. Alright, so what do we have here? Well, we can get cold fusion reactors, which would be nice. Here's our shielding. UV. Chemical plants. Moats. Oh. I'm definitely taking the cold fusion reactors. Alright, so... Oh. That's happening. Politics. Alright, so with all the fun that we've been having, if we go over here to our fleet designer, if I go to auto upgrade, look at that. So, that gives us better engines, a better fusion reactor. I should probably pause this while I fiddle around. Orbital trash dispenser. Oh gosh. Plus 25% orbital bombardment. No, honestly, I would rather you just keep that blank. Okay, so what about this? Oh, we've got, what's blue lasers 21 versus plasma 25. Also, worse shield damage, but it really wrecks everything else. Range 40, range 40. Gosh, I really like the plasma throwers. Yeah, oh, we could do the energy siphon. Nah, let's just wreck that. Save. Alright, we're also going to do the Shibari. So for the Shibari, we'll go with that, and we'll go with that. Alright, so that gives me, they'll be draining the shields with this one, wrecking the hull with this one. And then our blue lasers go pew pew pew. Okay, that actually works really well. And we still have 8 energy left. It's 8 power left. Then the safe word. There we go. Also, there we go. One of each. Okay, so now that I've done the upgrading, what does that actually do? Well, I go here to my Masochist fleet, and it says that if for 319.5 alloys, I can upgrade all 15 ships. If I click this, preparing for ship at fleet at King Station. Yeah, they're already... Okay, so basically they'll have to fly back to Kink, because Kink has an actual star base, has an actual shipyard on it, and so they will actually begin to do that there. You know, it occurs to me, I have not really done any trade stations, and I should. Also, I have bigger star bases now. I can upgrade to starholds. Well, I should do that. Alright, so I'm going to blow through a bunch of my... Yeah. How do I want to do this? I don't really need to upgrade this because the Praku are not a threat. The Quan are definitely a threat. I need a star base for this area, so let's go with Utopia. And these star bases will allow me to get trade and stuff going in this area. This will actually increase my energy by quite a bit. Okay, so star bases, when you upgrade them and put trade centers on them, they can actually increase the amount of money gained from different worlds. So that's a really good thing to do. But the question is, how do I get, as many worlds as possible? I guess I could put a trade hub here. 1, 2, 3. This one. 2, 3. Oh goodness, this would honestly be the best one. It would gather the most worlds, and then I could keep Kink as a shipyard to actually construct vessels. And since it's towards the middle of my empire, I could deploy vessels wherever needed. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yes. Alright, so this is going to be... No. There we go. This will be Merchant Center. Unpause.
System survey complete.
Quite a bit of starbase upgrades going on. Well, 2.3k, yeah, that's a whole lot I just spent. I just blew through half of my my alloys, but it's absolutely worth it for what we're doing. Okay, let's look at the galactic community. So the next thing up there is regulatory facilitation. We should leave regulatory decisions to the experts. Industry leaders are best qualified to identify wasteful regulations that impede productivity. So, diplomatic weight from economy plus 20%, worker pop resource output plus 2.5%, habitability minus 2%, yeah, because when you allow industry leaders to basically identify wasteful regulations,
System survey complete.
Tend to have some corruption going on. Just about everybody wants it. So, might as well. But as you can
Anomaly
see,
found.
a lot of these smaller things tend to kind of just work their way through. I have another tile available. Well, maybe it should be one of these. Oh no, I have plus 13? Okay. Something got built. I think we're doing okay. Well, in that case, let's just go ahead and do more research. That'll work. More research.
Research complete.
I think I'm starting to snowball. Okay, those are destroyers. Ooh, living metal. I can finally get that resource.
Construction complete.
Plus 1 housing, crystal infused plating. I think I'm going to do, yeah, mega construction. Mega construction build speed plus 50%? Wow. Okay. That's cool. So that's not useful for a while yet, but I see why it will be at some point. 339 months. Oh, whoa. I'm sorry. I biffed. No. No, that's... Okay, that can chill there. Weather control systems. Okay, this is actually really important. Weather control systems is a technology that leads me to get further technologies that can make city worlds. City worlds are absolutely delightful. I cannot wait to have one. Oh, migration treaty. Offered. Well, what is your race all about? Defense army, arid habitability. I mean, you're great, I guess. Resilient, talented, and arid preference. No, I'm gonna say no. Sorry, dude. I have way too much going on here. I do not have enough influence. On pause. I've done that thing where I've got so many diplomatic things going on that I just don't have hardly any influence gathering up. And I still have a few territories left to take. Let me take these territories here, these 3. And then possibly these 3. And then we'll be fine. Oh, the Senate is now in session. Regulatory facilitation.
System survey complete.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, look. Hydrosexual. Well, we're also going to add more civilian industries here.
Construction complete.
Oh, you know, I'm still doing that thing with, tile blockers, don't I? Yeah, we still have volatile land clearance going. Alright. Who else can I clear? Radioactive wastelands. Okay, so that'll give me... Syrian Desert gives me more max generator districts. So that'll be a thing, and unblocks lichen fields. Lichen fields give me +1 agriculture. So that's good. Go to all of these tomb worlds. Oh look, impassable mountains! I now have the ability to clear those. Instead of 1,000, it's 750. Bomb craters. Which will unblock hot springs, giving me max generators. There we go. And impossible mountains. More bomb craters. Well, I'm out of money. Unpause. Honestly, this is just what happens when you've got a whole bunch of beat to crap worlds.
System survey complete.
Gotta put some money in them. Oh, hey, there we go. Gene clinics.
They're fighting. Stop fighting!
Who's fighting? Children of Gaia and the Height. Oh.
Ships upgraded.
Pick a fight with that bandit kingdom, eh? Oh, my ships are upgraded. That's good. So that upgrade brought my ship fleet up to 1.1k. It's actually quite a bit more powerful than they were before.
The rust? What rust? Oh, that rust. Well, just scrape it off. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Scrape, scrape, scrape. And good as new. Yes. Oh, hello there, Consenticles.
Yes, what can you offer us today?
We have a ship. A destroyer. Very good. Very fast. Strong. Well equipped. Ksk. Certainly not getting rid of it for any reason. Oh, no, 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 no. No time to let your mechanics examine it. Ksk. Would you like the ship? Do you not want the ship? Of course you want the ship. Just give us 200 minerals, and the ship is yours.
Well, that's certainly inexpensive. Well, it's a caravan destroyer, and I do tend to like those, so let's see.
A pleasure, a joy. To deal with the concentrical unity, we will visit again. Fare thee well.
Alright, well. The super clanker. Oh. Alright. Oh, wait. Shoop. The super clanker. Oh, that's great. The super clanker. It looks pretty good. Alright. So, what is the super clanker? Holy guacamole, look at this thing. This is awesome. Okay, it's got the antimatter rate. See, I wish I could just, like, disassemble this bad boy and be like, reverse engineer this sucker. It's got tier 4 reactors, tier 3 sensors, tier 3 engines. It has all of this super advanced technology on it. I really wish I could reverse engineer this stuff. The Yojimbo Armed Escort Class Caravan Destroyer, yeah. So, it's bloody awesome. It's 144k all by itself. I mean, look at these. These Corvettes are like... What are these? Yeah, they're not all that great. Each one of these is 46 military power. Well, guess what? We're just gonna have you cruise on over here and join the fleet. Oh hey, some of my star bases are done. Alright, well, that glorious thing has occurred. Alright, so the Merchant Center is gonna get a trade hub and then hangar bays. Now why is that? So the trade hub increases the collection range by +1. Module slot has already been good. Okay. A civilian docking area where merchants and traders can conduct business. Collection range +1. So that is how far out it can collect trade income from neighboring worlds. Then, hangars. So, anytime you do this, it generates piracy. Since it doesn't have a very large range right now, it's not going to really generate much piracy. But hangar bays and gun batteries and missile batteries will all fight piracy. If you look at the gun battery, it says protection range +1 and trade protection +5. Same thing with missile batteries, but hangar bays, trade protection +10. So, the Merchant Center is going to want hangar bays to protect the incoming freight and trade hubs that can actually go out and collect the freight. It's really cool. Also, you'll see, that little ring, like that right up there, that is trade value that is going to be gathering from around it. And then, once I actually construct that, I will get off-world trading centers. So what does this do? Produces 2 extra trade value for each trade hub. However, it has to have a trade hub in order for this to go in, so that will soon happen. Also, what's this? Utopia. Don't call it that. Okay, so you are also gonna get one of those and one of those. Then I'll get that. Meanwhile, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Construction complete.
Alright. So you're gonna be over here. You don't really have anything in the way okay, you do have this thing over here at Microphilia. You've got some trade over there. But really, the whole point of you being here is to stare at the Urquan and go, do you really want a piece of this? So I think what I'm going to do is it's going to have ship construction. And, oh, should I bother with that? No. Hangar bays. There we go. So it'll have one of each weapon type, and then it will have a shipyard so it can build stuff. Oh wow, that's gonna be cool. And then let's look at this. And then we'll go with the crew quarters. Dock ships, upkeep minus 25%. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, Caravaneers, a warm welcome. As Racket Industrial Fleet entered the orbit of Kink for what should have been a brief courtesy visit, the spontaneous outbreak of goodwill turned into a combination of open-air market and party. Many bonds between Consentical and Rackets were forged and much trading took place. Oh jeez. I wonder if we're going to get crossbreeds. So the Rackets are one of these races that can actually crossbreed with you, so we maybe get Consentical Racket crossbreeds would be absolutely hilarious. Whoa, come back. Energy credits gained plus 1,000? Yeah. Well, considering how I was out of freaking money, I will totally accept that. Alright, so... where's the fleet? Oh, there you are. Hello, Rackets. You sexy, sexy rat beasts.
Anomaly found.
Yep. A gigantic party I gain all kinds of money from. Hopefully that'll stay the way it is. Meanwhile, Kink is going to gain... well, yes, it's going to get another shipyard at some point, but there's no reason for me not to increase this. And then off-world trading company. Okay, so you've got that. You will also get off-world trading company. Then Utopia will also get, in a few more days, their off-world trading company. Oh, hey. Meanwhile, my construction vessels are
System survey complete.
We are ready for that. Really? From where? Any other rock. The surface of this world is devoid of all life. However, there are indications of previously thriving biosphere and some interesting tectonic activity which may warrant a closer look. Okay. That's up here, which means I need to take this territory. Well, I kind of figured that would happen. Cool.
Construction complete.
Hey, you finished building your stuff. Alright, build your research and mining stations, and then once you're finished, you may come over here.
System survey complete.
Offer migration treaty? No. I'm not being a jerk. I literally can't afford it. What do you want? Oh, who died? Envoy died. That happens. Oh, hey, Justin, what's up? Alright. 82 years old. Okay, so... you've been out here quite some time. And you honestly... I think we're going to have a major die-off. Oh! Age is under 105? Because your special thing is resilience. Okay. Well, you're fine. What about the rest of you guys? Okay, so you're still fairly young. Okay, 82, so you're gonna die at any moment, so you... oh, look at all your things. Alright. I love you, Verge. Alright, we're about to have a giant retirement party. Here we go. Love you, Verge. You're great. Been fantastic. Let's recruit. Oh, look at that. Voidcraft. Well, actually, I'm gonna need something like that, aren't I? Okay, let's do this. What are we currently doing? This is an industrial thingy. Naturally, Voidcraft and materials are the two things that are up here. Well, let's go with the younger of the two. And go over here. We will replace this with the Voidcraft guy. Then we'll replace this with Mr. Lifespan. Alright, so that's okay. But let's get some leaders. Need at least 2 more leaders. Seriously? What am I, just made of money? Okay, fine. Let's do this. Let's just recruit some of these guys. Recruit. Ah, gross. That's kind of hilarious. Yay, a spark of genius. Okay. Now then, so what does that do for me? So first of all, let's get Mr. Too old. Yeah, really old, but no real thing. Okay, 15. Let's get Mr. Genius in here. Spark of genius. Oh, I guess that's the difference. Whew, that took some time. Alright, so I just did a whole bunch of... We had ourselves a big party. Yeah, we had ourselves a big party. We've got Squishy Loam, the scientist. Oh, what's Squishy Loam doing? He's not. He's just chilling. I'll have to figure something for him to do, because that's just not good for him to be chilling. I'm also going to get rid of these extra scientists that I don't really need. They're just sitting there consuming resources. You know, you were here a real long time. I know you got some time left, but I'm going to get rid of you too. Yeah, we've got these guys all doing their thing. Looks good to me. Oh, look! Look, biology. Squishy Loam is a biologist. Okay, well, it's 15 months with this dude. If we switch to Squishy Loam, it's 15 months still, but that's his specialty, which means this, 25 months, we can put one of our geniuses over. Yes. Go there. And it goes to 22 months. Wow, we saved 3 months. That's awesome. See, this is what synergy bonuses do. This is what happens with your Spark of Genius. You're just plus 10% at research and everything. This dude is plus 15% research biology, because he's a biologist. Squishy Loam, the biologist. Who would have thought? Smarty Boathook is, you know, got a Spark of Genius over here, so he's just able to do that thing. It's great. Alright. Oh, the party aftermath. How much you want to bet we're going to get some half-breeds? In the months following the party, with the rackets on kink, evidence is mounting that some of the bonds formed were closer than expected. How wonderful. Create a new species that is a crossbreed of racket and consenticle.
Ah, I called it.
Alright. Species. What do we have? We have racket and half consenticle. That's marvelous. So the racket is really a great species because they got tomb world proficiency, they're psionic, thrifty. They've also got all this crap over here, but I don't have any of them. I only have half concenticles. So what are they? Oh, goodness. Okay, so we've got 3 of them for all. So we've got 3 free pops. That's pretty cool. They're ocean world dwellers like us. They get our intellect. They get our rapid breeding. They get our natural engineers. They are fleeting and unruly. So we traded fleeting for repugnant, so that's not so bad. What's this? Peace offering between the Confederacy and the hegemony. That's cool. Defenders. Okay, so... Oh, wow.
Handshake protocols activated.
Pause. Look at this. The Hydrax beat them up and took their stuff. I was not expecting that. Wow. Well, I hope everything goes okay. They want a commercial pact with me? Well, yes. I'm sorry you guys got beat up. You lost cold. Okay. And then you lost 2 systems after that. Wow. Oh, you lost 5 systems. That's sharp. I'm totally gonna do that. So, commercial pact and a research pact. Treaties. Gonna make you love me. Alright. What are you doing? You're building? You're building. What are you doing? You're not doing anything. Yep, by the time you get there, you'll be ready to take the sector. This is awesome. Oh, hey, Kink has space. Kink has space? Kink has a housing shortage. Pause. Kink has a housing shortage. Well, how about we replace this mineral producer with a city district, which will increase my housing from 2 to 5. That'll work. Hydrosexual has... Oh, they did that stupid thing again. Look, if you guys are going to keep, like, creating silver workers that don't have anything to do, there's nothing I can do for you guys. Stop being knuckleheads. Do what you're supposed to do. The new Mystic Order. You call that a fair deal? You spit in the face of Numa. Pah! Oh, but we have a customer. Our sincerest apologies for that display. Some do not have the courage to accept the fortune when it falls into their lap. Show us your wares, please. Honored Concenticles, we have a very special offer for you. Numa has seen great potential in your people and would like to welcome some of your kind into her ranks. In return for priceless crystals, could be yours. As always, we give you time to consider... Okay, wait. 2 pops for 200 crystals? Hell no. No. Population is my #1 thing right now. I mean, crystals are fine, but no. Hell, if you
Construction
wanted,
complete.
I would give you crystals in exchange for, you know, people, but no. Tradition. Polytechnic education.
Construction complete.
Leaders gain experience by 25%, and the leader cap goes up by 1. Yep. Alright. Love's Labor's Lost. Having decrypted the signal, Penetrating Six Sheets was astonished to discover it was broadcasting in an archaic form of one of the main consentical languages. Speaking in these, thous, and whenceforths, it appears to be reciting one of the lost works of Yibroth Gangway, a renowned consentical playwright who lived some 600 years ago. It's kind of like my own version of Shakespeare, I guess. It appears that the broadcasting device, a simple satellite dish protected by a small shelter, is the only non-natural structure on the moon. There is no hint as to who left it there or why, but going by the wear and tear on evidence, it must have been there since shortly after the play was first written, long before consenticles learned the secret of space travel. We can only assume it was left there by ancient visitors to Kink, who took a liking to the play and decided to pay our species a strange and unexpected tribute. Wonderful news. Disseminate the recording across our nation, which gives us a bunch of unity. Or a gift. We must find a way to thank our mysterious benefactor. Let's see here. It gives us plus 100% xenophile ethics attraction and plus 10% happiness. For 60 months? I think I'll just take the unity. Boom, off you go. Where are you off to? You're off to there. Okay. Looks like you're getting there first. Oh, ho. Pochigantica. Okay. Full infringement organization. The Confederacy of whatever the hell that is. The Pochigantica has finally embraced the faction adopting the core values and policies. Egalitarianism. Okay. That's cool. Who is it? You. Oh, you guys. Heh, you're even more egalitarian than ever before.
System survey complete.
Well, that's cool. I'm glad you guys have become more egalitarian. I mean, it makes me like you more, that's for sure. I have more research in my research. Later lifespan, plus 10%. Hydroponic farms.
Research complete.
I think I'm going to go with hydroponics farms. It's a very low-level thing, and I've gotten my cold fusion reactors. Okay, pause. Oh, gravitic sensors and listening posts. These are really cool. I do like these. Colony development speed, AI-controlled colony ships. Oh, more research. Oh, goodness. Survey speed. Well, that's not going to matter at all. Oh, I really need these sensors. Listening posts. Yeah. That's a major upgrade for sensors. Basically, it's being able for my ships and such to see further away. And when I eventually start getting into combat and fights, I'm really going to need that. Okay. Oh, hey, you guys are over here now. Yep, I was right. There you go, you're ready. Okay. This is actually a good place for us to say, to call it for tonight. You know, a fair amount has happened. We're in the year 2251. So, we've had a few years pass. And in that time, we've had, good grief, we've had a major retirement party for our scientists. We've seen the passing of the torch. I got rid of a couple of science vessels, and we've expanded ourselves a bit. If you look at our worlds, you know, our population has gone up a fair amount, and our consumer goods have finally stabilized. So we're actually at a point where we can chill a little bit. We still are gobbling up the territory up here, and we, oh goodness, our influence is down to plus 1.48 a tick. That's really bad. But, you know, we're needing influence less and less. We're gobbling up these pieces of territory. We're extending ourselves out into the galaxy. We're making some alliances up here with these guys. And quite frankly, it's just becoming, we're closing in on the turtle up and expand part. Our research is at 368. And our society research has finally broken 100. It's actually at 125. So you can see it there, 125 engineering, 125 society, 117 research. So we're starting to snowball. The snowball is beginning to form. We are actually beginning to grow, and we're building those star bases so we can just kind of turtle up and do our thing. Which reminds me, before I go, yeah, we actually have our stations and such. So let's take a quick look at that before we go running away. So what has this actually done for us? Let's look at these trade routes over here. Okay, you can see 14. So this trade route is picking up 14 additional trade and passing it along, and taking it. Oh goodness, we definitely have some issues here. So this is the only problem with these trade routes. This is going to form piracy at some point. It shows right there that, let's see here, max piracy is negative 3.74. Our current piracy is at negative 0.07. So it's really growing slowly. Because trade value is greater than piracy suppression, current piracy will go to its maximum value in 3,529 days. So when that happens, I will then have actual piracy in my territory. The rest of these guys, the piracy suppression is larger than the piracy itself. So I still have one starbase capacity available. Really what I should do is I should make Lithophilia. Yep. Okay, Lithophilia, you are getting an upgrade. And so they will also get some merchant stuff, and then their anti-piracy protection will stop this from becoming piracy. But, back to the trade routes, you can see that it's picking up a total of 14 trade value on this trade route. That's bringing it, and all trade routes always lead to your capital. So when I go over here, this trade route is 9. This one is 58. But it's also showing a whole bunch of stuff there. I mean, at 58, it's got its own chunk of cash, but then it also has multiples coming in from other locations. Let's see here. Praku has 0. It's got a bunch of protection, but it doesn't really... It's not doing anything. What are the others? Or Quan is probably also 0. Yeah, 0. So... yeah, but because that bad boy is there, if Microphilia was to build a trade center, this would actually... collection range 2. Let's see here. Protection range 3. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it would actually go all the way out to here. So it's interesting how this all works out. But you can see that I'm getting an extra 58 from all of these different routes. Collected by routes is 24.3, collected nearby is 33.6. So just this one section, it's collecting from around it. So yeah, these two. So it's collecting from Aquaphilia, it's collecting from the Merchant Center, it's collecting from out here. I honestly don't think I really need the Merchant Center at this point. It really isn't necessary. It might become necessary later. I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm not going to mess with it. As it is. Okay. But yeah, Lithophilia needs a starbase, which will then create more protection for this area, which will wipe out piracy, and then that too can add this 14 trade value to the trade route. And if you remember, way back in the beginning, trade policy. Here we go. I've got the marketplace of ideas. So each collected trade value earns us half a point of energy credits and an extra 0.25 unity. And my unity is at 73. And you can see it up here. It says trade. Its base is 7.2. Let me take my hand off the mouse. There we go. My base is 7.2.42. My trade increase is 20, and then the jobs that are generating unity is 45. And, you know, and some extra change, so the monthly gain is plus 73 point... Oh my goodness, yes. So my monthly gain is 73.26. So it is increasing a fair chunk from the trade. The marketplace of ideas just allows my unity to grow faster. If at some point I get to another one of those places with the consumer goods get totally out of control, I can do a consumer benefit, which increases where half of my trade value goes to money and the other quarter goes towards consumer goods. If I just went straight wealth creation, then it would be a straight up, each point of trade value would go straight to money, which, as you can see, would increase quite a bit. Because I've got a fair chunk of cash coming in from it already. Yeah, so let's see here. Trade is 40 points of trade. So if I was to just go straight up wealth creation, then another 40 points, it would double, it would go to 80 points. So trade is nothing to sneeze at. It really can increase your holdings. And as we can see here, we're starting to snowball. Our economy is starting to break out. I've got 143 energy credits a turn, 76 minerals a turn, 57 food a turn, and I've got quite a bit of food. I've got 9k food right now. Once I hit 15,000 food, I will max out, and then I'll have to start selling my food and doing weird stuff with it. One of the things I might do is I might start buying people's love if I want to increase them for any reason. Something is tickling the back of my brain. Is that you? Invite to Federation? Yeah. Why? Why for you unhappy? Favorable trade. Yeah, okay. Improve relations. We're at maximum with that. And honestly, even if I just was like here for trade, yeah, take some food. Here you go. Yum yum, get you some. Alright, now we're maxed out at favorable trade deal. We're at 821. And we still cannot invite you to our Federation. Our opinion. Why is our opinion kind of mediocre? It's weird. Oh well. Anyway, this is where we leave you today. We have gotten quite a bit done. The poor North is in shambles with the Hydraxian hegemony being a big jerk. But we've got our own tentacle monsters in the south, and eventually the Neroni Wardens. So those three territories, they're all going to team up, and they're going to be a big, bad, ugly stain upon the galaxy. And the western part of our space will eventually break out into war. But that is for another day. Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, good night, and I will see you among the stars.